In this video, I would like to give you a little tour and show you our new Divi child theme, Millie. I will also explain how to install and customize it so that you can see how much time you can save and how easy it is to build a great looking website using Divi and Millie. Hi, my name is Ania and my goal here is to help you build beautiful websites. I am delighted to announce this new child theme for Divi available in our Divi Lover shop. As you probably know, working with a premium child theme, you can save yourself hours of work. What's even better, with extensive customization options I'm about to show you, you will be able to make your website look unique and match your branding in a matter of minutes. Let's take a quick look at the demo. And I am not going to show you every page Millie includes. I've created over 30 different page layouts. On top of standard pages and multiple homepage variations, you'll find 3 different marketing kits inside for list building, webinar, and online challenge, each including a set of pages that makes it easy to craft a complete campaign. So I invite you to check the demo page and see for yourself. But there are a few things I do want you to know about this product. First of all, mobile responsiveness. Every section has been optimized to look perfectly on every screen. Millie header and the mobile menu, the usual most problematic elements, everything is pixel perfect. Please go ahead, open the demo page on tablet or phone and just see for yourself. Millie is also WooCommerce ready. If you need to sell physical products or services, you'll be all set up. And when I say WooCommerce ready, I mean it, trust me. If you ever used WooCommerce plugin with Divi, you know how many elements there are to style, and we've got it all covered. The shop page, the product categories, single product page, cart, checkout, the customer account. You won't find anything out of place here. Millie has built-in overlay pop-up functionality, meaning you can turn any section in the builder into a pop-up and open it by clicking any other builder element. Here we are opening a section by clicking a button in the header. On the webinar registration page, we have a video in the overlay and another pop-up with a registration form. There's so many ways this can be used. Another thing, Millie also includes custom carousel functionality, allowing you to turn any content into a slider. We have a testimonial slider, automatic logo slider, shop slider for Divi's Woo products module, but you can also turn any row into a slide, just like I did here on the homepage. Each block here is a row. I have a text module, an image, and a button inside. Hopefully that gives you an idea how many possibilities it opens up. And if you visit our demo, you'll notice the mouse-aware parallax hover effect. I find this really fun, but you can also disable it very easily, because what's most impressive about this child theme is how easy it is to install and customize. So let me show you. And just a quick note before we start, everything I show you is also explained in detail on our Millie documentation page. If you prefer written instructions, you should find all the information you need there. Now let's get to work. Here is my new installation of WordPress with Divi theme installed. And to install Millie child theme, we would go to Appearance, Themes, click Add New, Upload Theme, and then we have to locate the Millie zip file, which you can download from your account page once you purchase Millie. We are clicking Install Now. And after installation, we have to activate our theme. In order to receive child theme updates, you will need to activate Millie API key, and you can do that by clicking here or by navigating to Settings, Millie Activation. And here we paste API key and click Save Changes. Next, we would want to import demo data, demo content. So we go to Meli, Demo Import. And here you'll see a list of all elements that are ready to import, including posts, media files, menus, other settings. And here you'll be also able to choose whether you want to install and activate WooCommerce plugin. So let's go ahead and click Import Demo Content. Please note that the import process may take several minutes, so wait patiently until the whole import has finished. Once the import process is completed, you'll be able to delete the importer files and remove that import functionality, the whole Meli settings page from your dashboard by clicking that button here. But first, let's have a look at our home page. If I refresh the page here, we can see that the demo has been imported correctly, and all the pages are already here. So first step would be to navigate to Divi Theme Builder to check our Theme Builder templates, because depending on your setup, some of the template assignments used on the demo page may not transfer automatically. You see the ones in red type. These aren't currently assigned to anything, and that's not a big problem, because you would want to go here and choose which header template, which footer your pages should use, whether you want to assign full width post layout to your posts or a layout with a sidebar. We would assign these templates using the settings here to specific pages. And now let me show you some of the custom settings we've included for Meli inside theme options. So here you will see additional Meli tab, and on the first tab, colors, we have 5 colors we can choose, and this is a global color change, so it's super fun. We have 2 dark colors for headings and dark elements, and then this one is used for body text and overlays, and then Meli uses 3 different accent colors starting from the lightest shade. So let's choose a different color and let me show you how it will affect our entire website. So instead of this black one, I would still suggest using darker color here, but let's do a bit something more colorful, like a navy, something like this, and a bit lighter shade of that for body text, something like that, and complementary accent color, something yellow maybe, that would look nice with blue. So again, something light for accent color 1, a bit darker shade for accent color 2. Let's go with something like this. And then the third accent color, it's mainly used for call to actions. I would go with something orange maybe, okay, something like that. And let's save changes. And let's go back to our home page and refresh the page. You see all elements are now using our new colors, and it affects every part of the page. Not just the home page, but if we check a different home page variation, it's going to use the same new colors that we've chose, and it's still Divi, so you can still enable the builder and change individually each element. But the majority of work is already done. Everything looks nice from the start. Like you may notice that missing email opt-in. It will be visible once you fill in your account information in the builder, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and change our fonts as well. And this also can be changed globally, not in the theme options, but in the theme customizer. And here in the general settings, typography, we can choose header and body font. So let's change it to, and for body, let's try finding Roboto condensed, just so that we can see a difference. Okay, let's publish changes, and let's take a look at our homepage, which again, every element now uses our new fonts that we just chose. So it is super fun and simple. Now going back here, another setting is for overlays. So you can change an overlay background color, default background. Let's go with our yellowish color. We can choose to blur the background behind the overlay when it's opened. And also, if we would like to close it with a click on the background, we can enable that here, and also closing it with escape key on the keyboard. We can choose a different close icon and a different color for our icon. Let's go with something like this, right? And that setting, hide overlays in the builder, let me show you how it looks if we don't hide it. So let's save changes. And just a quick reminder, here is the sample overlay in our header. And now in the theme builder, let's look inside global header how that looks. So to create an overlay, we need two elements. One is a section that uses a CSS class of milli overlay with a number. And a second part is a trigger. So any element in the builder, in this case a button, can use a CSS class of milli show overlay 1, and that button uses additional classes for the button styling and because it's a call to action in the menu for additional alignment. But milli show overlay and number 1 will connect that button with that overlay. But if we choose to hide overlays, because it can be problematic when editing a page with multiple overlays, see all of them at once. So back here, if we disable overlays in the builder, we won't see it, but they will still be accessible. So back in the theme builder, global header, now it's not here, but if we go to wireframe mode, we can see that overlay section. We can still access the content inside and make changes, right? But they won't be visible here. And back in the theme options, we can also edit preloader colors. So again, milli, overlays, and then preloaders. We can choose to enable or disable preloaders. We have 5 different animations to choose from. And let's make sure the colors match our rest of the colors on the page. Save changes. And now back here, if we refresh the page, we can see new colors for the overlay and for the pop-up background. We can close it by clicking the background and not necessarily the X icon. Okay, so one last step here in the theme options is option to disable parallax hover effect and carousels and sliders. These are your basic settings, your colors, your fonts, but let me share a few more tips on how you can actually build your website structure, because chances are you won't need all these pages at the beginning on your own site. So feel free to remove any unnecessary pages from here, keeping your dashboard nice and organized, because when you decide to add a new page using the Divi Builder, you will be able to load all the content from your library. So inside your saved layouts tab, we've included every page template Millie uses, and it will stay here even if you remove corresponding pages. So you can, when starting a new page, you can start with one of these layouts, or another option is when you're inserting new section, you can also choose add from library, and here we've saved all sections used on various pages inside Millie. So you can start with this section, for example. Basically pick and choose elements you want to use and then edit it. Now, when it comes to working with modules, we didn't need to save all the modules to the library because Millie is using presets, and that means that every time you add a new element to your page, it will already use the same design settings. And for modules like buttons, blurbs, there are multiple presets assigned. So here in this preset dropdown, you can choose which preset you want to use for that element. For buttons, we have 3 different button settings. And what's even more powerful is the fact that you can edit a preset. Let's say we want our buttons to have rounded corner. If I save that and apply my changes to that preset, every button that uses that preset will be updated, like this one in the header. We can do the same for the secondary button style. We have to go and edit preset styles, not just the design settings for that one module, but the gray area here, design settings for the preset button, and then border radius, something like that. And now update the preset. Okay, let's go with primary button here. And let me show you one more example. Okay, so let's add a new section from the library. Let's go with this one. And here, let me show you the divider module presets. We have 4 different presets. One is just a spacing, but these 3 you may want to edit. Millie divider underline, that's the little line that goes under some of the headings here. So if we change that here, let's say we want this border to be a bit thicker. Let's go with 3 pixels. You could change color. So maybe we want our border to be yellow or like this orange-ish color. Okay, let's save that. Another divider type is this striped background. So let's go here, and this uses Millie divider pattern. If we go to edit the preset, we could just basically change the background to our own. We could use Divi's background pattern settings, but these stripes are actually CSS based, so to remove it, I would remove that class from here, and then in the background setting, we can add a custom pattern. Let's go with waves maybe, and then change the color. Again, maybe orange-ish, something like this. Let's save that, and this will update everywhere on the site. And the last divider preset style is melee divider border, and here we would want to match the thickness of that border, maybe with that underline. So again, design border, and let's go with a 3 pixel width. Okay, so let's save changes. You see every other element that uses that preset will be updated. Okay, one last content that you can load dynamically that's included in Melee are our icons. So when inserting a new module, you can choose Add from Library, and there are no standard modules saved here because all of them are using presets. There's no need to use the library, but icons are actually code modules with SVG content. That's why we were able to change the colors dynamically, and you can simply load each icon that's included in Melee and use anywhere on your site. Okay, so let's publish my new page and let's exit the builder to see how these changes impacted every other page on our site. So this is that sample page I just created, but let's check our homepage now. And there we go. Our buttons use rounded borders. We have a different background here, and an underline has a different style. Every change was global and it affects all the elements, and every time you load something new from the library, it will already use these new styles. Okay, so that would be all. I hope you like Melee. I hope this child theme will save you some trouble and you'll enjoy working with it. Please do let me know what you think. And as always, thank you very much for watching and see you next time.